guys, so as you can see from the title, I'm just going to be doing a little, not even an everyday face, because I do not wear, I have to reiterate every time I put on makeup that I do not wear makeup every day. Like, this is the face, this is what you're going to get. What I do is moisturize, and I put on, what can I call it? Yeah, I put on tinted moisturizer. So I'll prime and moisturize every single day, and then every couple of days I'll do a deep wash. I'll show you my skincare routine, but that's for another video. But today I'm just going to show you a literal no makeup look. Now, this might not work for everybody, because obviously not everybody has decent enough skin to just be saying, oh, I'm just going to fling on a bit of concealer here and there and I'm good to go. But for your everyday runarounds, maybe a little meeting, nothing too fancy, you just put on a little bit here. But I feel like if you take care of your skincare and your overall skincare, I'm not saying adult acne doesn't exist and it can just be gone overnight by taking care of your skin, but there is steps to take that will improve the overall health of your skin. So with that being said, let's get into it. So I'm gonna be using hella affordable products. Like, when I say affordable products, it's either gonna be drugstore, hair shop, or the beauty and cosmetic shop, or the pound shop, or Primark as well, because Primark, some of their stuff be giving. Right, so let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to use, well, the first two products I'm going to use are these two from Aldi. Actually, they're from Aldi, like the special Aldi range. The brand is called Lacura. I don't know how you say it, but one is the Snapshot Ready Foundation Primer, and one is the BB Cream Multi-Care Face Cream with a touch of foundation. And that's shade 5, and obviously it's also got SPF and all the good things them. So I'll just use a little bit of primer. I always go mad with primer and moisturizer, so I'm trying to learn to cut it down. And where's it all gone? And I don't use brushes or anything to apply primer. Like, I feel like that is bordering on weird a little bit, because for what? So yeah, I literally just put it on, just get to rubbing it in. Try to rub it, upwards motion as best you can, so you don't kind of I don't know, they say what, you bringing wrinkles down on yourself if you if you rub your face in a downwards motion. I don't know, but I ain't trying to do that if that is the case. So we'll go with that for now and try and smooth it upwards. So once that primer's in, I love this primer as well because it gives like that juicy feel, like it feels like your foundation is just about to just suction onto that. So straight in with the moisturizer now. So as you can see, it's literally tinted moisturizer. It's brown. It's not my exact tone, but it's Aldi. What do we want? And when I put it on, you'll never know. So a little bit of this. It's literally just moisturizer with a bit of foundation in, so it's fine. That's better. Right, so my next thing is, and also this is the perfect time for me to do this because my eyebrows are not done. I haven't had them threaded in about 3 weeks. So now is the perfect time, because this is a day where you need to now mask the fact that your eyebrows haven't been done. I was going to use the standard LA Girl Pro Conceal, but I feel like for an everyday little, just a quick face, you don't need that, because without foundation, I won't be using foundation. Without foundation to blend that into, it's long. So I'm going to just use a little darker one. And this is Revolution Matte Base Concealer in the shade C13. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, just that. So I'm just going to take a little bit. I've got to use a little mirror so I can actually see what I'm doing. Actually, what am I doing? I forgot to do my eyebrows. I'm going to boss you lot on a hack today, okay? I was watching a TikTok video the other day. I don't know if you lot know. The girl's name is Amina Rache. I watch all of her stuff. She's so entertaining. And she was like, oh, forget like brow gels and brow pencil and all that. Forget that. I just put mascara in my eyebrows. I was like, all right, I've been listening to you, but I feel like you're going a bit wild. Fam, why did you put mascara in the eyebrows and mad up the thing? So I'm going to show you lot today. Maybe this isn't the mascara brush that I need to be using, but this is the one I used the other day and it did wonders. So Just watch. Do not go mad. Do not press hard. I like a good thick brow anyway, but I think with some brow gels it does this anyway, but I just would have never thought to brush the brow. Like, mate, am I deluded, or is this giving Bridget? I was like, gold dust. Like, literally, she just dropped a gem like never before. So let me do the other side. So the next step now, what I was just about to do with the concealer, is we're just going to go in and clean up the underneath. So I just got a little thin brush, just brush tiny bit on the top of the concealer and just go underneath the brow and clean that up. You see what I've done? Can you see the immediate cleanup, the immediate what did I do? Gem. And let me go ahead and do the other side. It's not so easy with the other side, but just follow the line under the brow. Don't be afraid to go back in as well to do the end of the brow. Don't be trying to make what's on your brush, what's on your brush stretch to the other side. Like, mate, it's not like you broke the bank for these products. So use them, and then I just literally use a beauty blender, a little mini one. Okay, it's not the mini one. And just pat it in. Now, the reason why I use this one, I do actually have that same concealer, but in a lighter colour. But I don't want to use the lighter colour because I'm trying to make this look like a no makeup look. So I want it to just look like my skin. So that concealer, one could say, is the exact same colour as my skin. And there we are, the eyebrows. Chef's kiss, my friend. Looks like I did nothing when as you just seen, I did something. So LA Girl Pro Conceal. Now, obviously, I've got freckles and stuff, but I quite like the freckles. I'm quite fun, so I don't want to get rid of them ever. Obviously, they get hidden when I wear full face of foundation, but for this look, it's fine. So I just touch under the eye. No foundation whatsoever, but that's just me. But for what I'm trying to do is fine, and my skin is relatively fine. I've got 1 and 2 spots, but they're just like menstrual spots and stuff like that. On an average day, the skin is clear. There's nothing to be seen here. And I just take my foundation brush and just start patting that in. I want to go in an upward motion up to the side of the face, making sure you've covered that. If you want, or if you really struggle with dark circles, then obviously under this you could use like a color corrector or something like that, which I would use on my full coverage look, but for this little run around look, it's fine. So you just pat that in with the brush for now. Brows concealed. You can go, if you feel like you've gone a bit nuts, just take your beauty blender and just pat that in a little bit, especially for up here, because when you got on a full face of makeup, that little concealer line is fine, but when you ain't got on no foundation, you might just want to just dab. Okay, just a little bit of pressed powder, which is the Smoothly Does It Makeup Gallery, and if the girls know, that is actually from Poundland, which I love. Like, you know, when you got a local Poundland, and every minute I'm like, ooh. And I'll see people use things on TikTok and run and go get it and try it. So I tried this pressed powder. This little brush thing I got off Shein actually. I was doing an order and I randomly seen it, you know, like in the what else you may like. So just touch with the press, touch with the press. And as you can see, like it's not even like powdery where you have to like blow it off or anything. Nothing came off. And just touch this. Also, by the way, if I'm ever out the street with makeup on, this is defo in my bag, like because I'm quite an oily babe, and when the oil starts coming out, you just see me whip out my little press powder and get to working on it. So as you can see, the face is already, it's clear, isn't it? Like, what do you want from me? So then I'm just gonna go in with a little calm lip combo, like literally a little brown New York 77. It's actually an eyebrow pencil, but you know the babes be using eyebrow pencil for the lip. And what I did look for a little bit of moisturizer on my lips earlier just to get them a bit, because it's winter and they be dry. So I'll just go on with a little liner, little brown liner. I'm brown, like I'm a funny shade of brown, so I find it hard to find a lip liner. Let me start talking for a second. Yeah, I find it hard to find a lip liner that's not my skin tone. Like there's another pencil that I've got and I'm just like, mate, that is the shade of your face. Let me grab it. Yeah, I'm like, that is literally the shade of your face. It's this one. But when I use that dark one, sometimes I just put on this just to just infill it. And as you can see, if I just put that on by itself, it would just be my literal skin tone. I'll just try and get it as close to the dark one as possible, because you don't want a harsh lip line. You're not going to the club. Like, you're not going nowhere where you need a heavy dark lip liner. We're not going out. This is just literally a little runners. So then I'll go in with this lipstick, Just Like Matte liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Spiced Honey, and this is from Poundland too. A little bit on. It's a little bit light, so it just goes over the top of the brown. I don't even put it all the way to the edges, because as you can see, it's giving, if you don't know me, I'm empty to be, get me? We're not trying to do up the British chav look, but don't do too much. And obviously I've got piercings too, so I try and avoid hitting them. So I'll just touch it around. That's done now. I literally give it probably a couple of seconds to dry. And then I'll go in with my Plump Up the Volume Plumping Lip Gloss by Makeup Gallery, which is from, of course, Poundland again. So I'm killing it. I think maybe like majority of products are Aldi, Poundland. Like, you're not going to see me putting on a runaround face with the Fenty concealer. Like, it's not going to happen. This Plump It Up lip gloss does not plump anything, of course. It's from Poundland. What do you want? Like, go and spend your money if you want a proper lip plumper. But it works as a good gloss for me, so it's fine. It's going with that over the top. Sorry, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. It's going with that over the top. And look at that. Literally, Laffy Taffy. Like, that is it. Bob's your uncle. Then obviously, of course, last but not least, I don't really know. This ain't really the mascara that I quite fancy, but for the sake of the video and the fact that I've got it right next to me right now, last but not least, you need just a touch of mascara, just to make you look like a smarty child, smarty picnic, as we say. A light brush through, just a calm thing. Don't even too matter if it gets on the upper lid, because what? You got no makeup up there anyway. It's not like you've killed it with any eyeshadow or anything like that, so it's minor. The mascara is literally just to open your eye a little bit. Make you look like you're awake, like you're in the room, like you did it. Touch of mascara. This mascara is rubbish, by the way, but it's literally just for the sake of the video. You can use any mascara, your favourite mascara. It's not rubbish, sorry, but it's from Poundland. Sometimes I just be trying shit because my absolute favourite mascara is a Primark mascara. So I do be trying little things here and there just to see. And obviously you're not going to be putting on a lash on your little everyday makeup look. So yeah, good to go. Done. You want a picture? Let me pose for you now. You got me now. Ready to go. And that's it. Done. You slap on the fit, you slap on your coat. It's winter now, so we'll be wearing a headscarf today. Just to keep the ears covered, man. Like, I can't find none of my fitted snapbacks. I say mine, I mean my husband's, but I can't find none of them. I don't know where they've all gone. But I did do a little clear out the other day, so who knows. But yeah, that is literally it. Just the everyday face, nothing too fancy. Fling on a pair of earrings. Oh, I think a bit of makeup might be on the dermal. But yeah, literally ready to go. No foundation, bit of brows, bit of lip, bit of conceal. We're good. See you in the next one.